I think it's also appropriate to thank the people of Swaziland for allowing us to identify ourselves, for allowing us to continue to struggle, for giving us a platform to fight for our revolution. I thank the people of Swaziland. Thank you all. bathi suppose bethi ningababuki nibukele. So we continue and recognize another stalwart in the history of South Africa, the history of Africa. And in doing so, I always say something very lightly, and I would boast about it, that I am Ndebele. From my mother's side and my father's side, I am pure Ndebele. So my father comes from the Ndebele people called the Nzunzas. And then my mother comes from the Ndebele people who are referred to as Amandebele Semletlane. Others call them Amandirindiri. Others call them Badla Ibisi Ngeforoko. Obo Kekana, Obo Lidwaba, Obo Apane. Those are the Ndebeles, Basemletlane. And my mother comes from the people of the Kekanas, who settled over 250 years in Hammanskraal, having migrated from a place out in Limpopo called Emma, they call it Emanamuni, a place of oranges. And that place of oranges, others call it SZB. So they decided that we're not going to fight over kingship, but we will move. Brothers are fighting, and this other brother, younger brother, decided that he will travel away from Zebediela and finally settled in what is known today as Hammanskraal. The father to my mother, the beauty about it, he has been an architect, a lover of land. When he was a paramount chief on 3 occasions, he made sure that the Ndebeles contributed towards the acquisition and buying of land, titled land. They own title deed to land around Hammanskraal in Pretoria North. So this we owe to our great-grandfather. No, for me it's not my great, for Zweli it is. But for me it's my grandfather, Ujambuka, for this inheritance that he has left for us. We have further understood that the Ndebeles have stood strong in upholding something that is of a cultural beauty that does not only make the Ndebele stand out, but it makes the entire Africans stand out. The color, the brightness of those colors, the shapes, and at an international level, painting with different artists across the globe, painting and designing beautiful, works across, different products, whether it's your BMW with a German product there, and in our household. If you don't have something like this in your household, you need it. It's a beauty. It's our colors. It talks to us. It's a reflection of us. It's not a reflection of the Ndebeles. It's a reflection of all the Nguni people. It's a reflection of all the African people. In doing so, we want to acknowledge the great works that have been performed by none other than Dr. Esther Mahlangu in ensuring that the culture of Africans is not lost, but it's recorded and recognized throughout the world. So there is a video of the works of Dr. Esther Mahlangu. Okay.
Yeah.
So, unfortunately, Gogo Mahlangu wanted to be with us and she couldn't make it. She is still trying to recover from an ordeal that was what my brother has spoken to GBV abuse of our women, our men, our elderly citizens, and everybody. And unfortunately, she suffered that. And thus, she is not with us tonight. But it was a wish to have been with us. So we're going to ask the elderly Mrs. Masilela to come and receive this token of appreciation on behalf of Gogo Esther, or Dr. Gogo Esther Mahlangu. The elder Mrs. Masilela knows herself. Nobody else competes. There are a lot of Mrs. Masilelas. There's about 6 of them in this house, but she's the eldest. Kosaza, akwande, siyathokoza. Yeah. Nombhobho ukujamela ukuqala engenisweni.
Angicala ngokuthi ngiyayithanda licathulo abangifake zona zakaGogo Mahlangu. Ukuba uGogo Mahlangu is an honor to me. Sizwile ukuthi akakhoni ukuzala. Isizathu sesishiwo ukuthi she's a bit traumatized. And not only that, she's quite elderly. So ukuza kwakhela mhlawumbe bekungamkhahlabeza kakhulu. But all the same, ngiyajabula nami ukumela. Ngiyacabanga ukuthi naye abezayithokozela le award. uGogo Mahlangu okuningi sokushilo lakhe bengicabanga ukuthi ngizakusho. Nevideo niyibonile ukuthi thini. uGogo Mahlangu uqale ukudweba ana 7 years ngobuso kwakhe. Uthi angeke ayekele lo mgwalo lokudweba. Uyawuzayekeliswa ukufa. So uvule nesikolo ufundisa abantwana ukuthi badwebe. Uthi ke baye bafike kuye bathi Gogo why udweba ngosiba usiba lo lwenkukhu. Even up to this day akadwebi ngama brush udweba ngalo usiba lenkukhu. So bathi ke labantwana ayi Gogo inkukhu kusho seyiphelile manje. Wathi bantu abami sebenzisana ama brush mina ngizawuqhubeka ngale usiba lwami. Inkukhu ngezami akusukunhlupha lo. Qhubekani nina ngale ma brush. So ngiyabonga kakhulu ke nami ukuthi ngimelele uGogo. Ungumuntu ongathanda ukukhuluma kakhulu. So nami kangifuni ke bese ngikhuluma into ende la. Angisenomela kahle uma ngabe sengikhuluma into and ukumbongela nje ugogo ukuthi sowusebenzile gogo kakhulu. Kungathi lo msebenzi wakhe isifiso sakhe ukuthi lo msebenzi awenzayo ungahambi noma ungapheli uma kuhamba yena emhlabeni, kodwa ke uqhubeke ume njalo. Siyabonga.